Hey, Jeff Howard here, kite.com, and I want to describe to you a little bit of what is the wear that you don't know is happening to a foil kite. A foil kite, a water foil type kite, this is what's happening. Now, the way the foils are made is they're very super lightweight, and internally is something you do not see. This is a kite here, this is a foil kite, and I want to show you. Over time, the material will begin to soften. And internally, this is how they're all made. And people say, put reinforcements in here and do something to this and it'll stop this. No, you can't do that. You can't keep adding more and more reinforcement. The goal is to allow these things to be lightweight and get rid of a lot of reinforcements that you don't need to make that a very performance type kite. So I don't care who's the maker of those foils out there. I will tell you, this is what happens internally. You can see these edges begin to fray. This material begins to soften and they begin to fray all around the edges. So when you slam the kite or you hit the kite down on the water harder than you expected or whatever, this is where they begin to blow out internally. And that also can happen. This person says, well, I didn't slam my kite onto the water. Well, what happens is when you put that kite down onto the water and you get water tension, and you're pulling on the bridles to pull it back up, the bridle connection points are connected to this internals. And it will overstress this, and you will get these wear and tear points. How do you fix it? Well, you can band-aid it, and you can get it to work, but over time it will continue to degrade. And that's what happens to foil kites over time in the water and use. So you're outside, people look at these and go, oh yeah, no, it's a pretty decent material here. But what you don't see is inside. And the failure rate that starts to happen over years of degradation, this is what it is. And can you really do anything about it? Not a lot. You're gonna do some repairs on it. The main thing is take care of your kite. If it gets wet, dry it out correctly. Don't leave it moist. Moist kites, especially in foils, will gradually degrade the coating on the material. It's really good to take your kite, get a hair dryer if it gets wet, and don't just hang it up and think it's dry. You've got an internal that's very, very important on foil kites. So put that hair dryer in one of the openings and don't let it tension up too much, and it usually doesn't. You can unzip a pocket, keep that pressure enough, and let that air flow through it. We have a hair dryer here that we use, a lot of them. We turn the heat off and allow the air to flow within the kite. It will dry it out, keep that material crispy, and when it stays crispy, it stays stronger. Anyway, that's Jeff Howard here, Fix My Kite, to help you out to make your kite last a lot longer.